Here are top 5 the fastest growing economies over the 2021 to 2025 period among the over 130 countries covered by Focus Economics. Number 5. Cambodia. The garment and construction industries have boosted economic activity in recent years, but the economy was hit hard by the pandemic in 2020, and it is expected to contract significantly due to income losses and lower tourism revenue. Although high unemployment, tense relations with the EU, the key market for garment exports, and elevated twin deficits pose downside risks, the economy should return to a strong growth trajectory this year as the impact of the pandemic fades and FDI remains strong. Number 4. Vietnam. In recent years, Vietnam has been one of East Asia's top performers, owing to a stable political climate, low labor costs, and a relatively skilled workforce. The country has had great success attracting foreign direct investment, particularly in the fast-growing electronics and garments sectors. Due to the trade war between the United States and China, Vietnam has signed a number of trade agreements to improve market access for its goods, including the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, and an FTA with the European Union. Furthermore, the country has handled COVID-19 admirably, virtually eliminating the virus domestically, allowing the economy to grow at one of the fastest rates in the world last year. The manufacturing sector is expected to drive growth in the coming years. Number 3. Rwanda. Rwanda's economy has come a long way since the genocide that ripped the country's economic, political, and social fabric apart in the early 1990s. In 2000, nominal GDP was $2 billion, and in 2019, it was $10 billion. Despite the fact that the COVID-19 crisis has slowed progress in the last year due to lower FDI and business closures, our panelists expect real GDP growth to average 6.7% from 2021 to 2025. Surge in investment should bolster activity. However, a shaky fiscal position, low domestic savings, and high energy prices all pose dangers. Number 2. Bangladesh. Bangladesh has fared relatively well during the COVID-19 crisis. While lower garment exports slowed growth last year, strong remittance inflows and improving industrial production have helped the recovery in recent months. In the future, the economy should be driven by rapid export growth and stronger domestic demand. Furthermore, the country's demographics will continue to be favorable. The dependency ratio, the ratio of the working-age population to the population not in the labor force, has plummeted in recent decades as a result of past success in lowering fertility rates, aiding productivity and boosting public coffers. Slow vaccination progress, on the other hand, poses a risk that has plummeted in recent decades as a result of past success in lowering fertility rates, aiding productivity and boosting public coffers. Slow vaccination progress, on the other hand, poses a risk. Number 1. India. Over the next 5 years, India is expected to have the fastest economic growth of the 132 countries covered by Focus Economics. While the country was hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic and the ensuing harsh lockdown last spring, infection rates have dropped dramatically in recent months. The domestic vaccination campaign is now underway, and recent economic indicators, such as PMI readings and trade data, are encouraging. In the coming years, rising consumption, investment, and exports will drive growth, with a supportive base effect in 2021 following the collapse of 2020 also playing a role. Furthermore, recent structural reforms, such as the goal of privatizing state-owned banks, allowing greater foreign participation in the insurance sector, and market-oriented agricultural reforms, all pose upside risks. However, there are concerns about the political will to carry out the reforms, and poor infrastructure will continue to stymie growth. Furthermore, the decision by ASEAN countries, Australia, China, Japan, New Zealand, and South Korea in late 2019 to withdraw from the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, a free trade pact recently agreed upon by ASEAN countries, Australia, China, Japan, New Zealand, and South Korea, could stymie the external sector.